Phoning you and my alarm's going off and you're not answering me.
Hello?
I'm here.
Oh, hey.
Hi. Right, okay, so this is a road trip.
I see a sky with a reindeer car, but I'm not running.
Hello and welcome. Have you heard of our Lord and Saviour?
Okay, what, Jordan?
Michael Jordan.
Excellent. As you can tell, we're probably in the best mood for a YouTube video for the road trip. That we are on our way to Alpha Athletic Gym in Telford, so it is going to be a pretty long drive, if not that long. I can't go that long because he needs to shit like every 20 minutes because of Digest Max. So I hope that you enjoy the coffee chat that we're going to have in a moment because we need coffee. Not that we need coffee.
No, because I am a human laxity.
And yeah, coffee has poop skills.
Poop skills.
Hiya, can I get a large Americano, please? A black one. No, but can I have a couple of ice cubes in it, please? Not loads, just a couple of ice cubes. And a dirty chai latte? Large?
Yeah, go on then.
Yes, please.
I'll just get my nappy out.
That's it, thank you. Thank you. Venti chai.
Dirty chai.
Oh, bomb.
Have you ever had a dirty chai?
Haven't had a dirty chai.
Do you want to try it?
I don't know what it is.
It's dirty. It's just mud in a cup.
Mud in a cup.
Yeah, it's great.
Do you know what though?
It's good for the skin.
I like black one. I kind of like the look of that. Look at that ice mocha.
Ooh.
Sexy.
Sexy.
Right. I've got keys. I've got a spoon. You've got my breakfast.
What is it?
Cream of rice. Ovs.
Ovs.
Huge amounts of cream of rice.
How much? How much cream of rice?
150.
Shall we do a day of eating? Because they're fun.
People are fucking boring when they want to do a day of eating. This is why we have Starbucks drive-thru
Yeah.
and dirty chai.
Dirty.
Dirty chai.
Dirty chai. Filthy. Nasty.
Oh, gonna have to put that down.
Oh shit.
Hi mate, you're right.
Invasion of privacy.
This one is mine. Are you ready?
We've received.
Oh! Fucking hell. Right, coffee on the go.
Hello guys. Wow. Look at this view.
The view is us. The view is us.
Wow.
I look so small in this car.
I know.
It's very optimal lighting though.
Yeah.
Do you not think? Right, so basically, this is another episode of For the Love of Oats. It's not. But I mean, could you imagine? I mean, realistically, this is a podcast.
It'd be like James Gordon's like sing-along karaoke car thing.
We could do that.
We could just sing our way to the gym.
What song would it be though?
I don't know. What song?
Exactly. Answers on a postcard. We'll poll it. We'll do the poll, and the next one we'll do Jack and Vic karaoke in the car. Karaoke. Anyway.
How was you singing?
Yeah, terrible.
Terrible.
Well, to be fair, it's normally quite good, but this bad throat thing that I've got going on, it's going to be pretty shit today. So probably not the best idea. But anyway, so we were going to have a coffee chat. We are going to have a coffee chat. We've got our Starbucks. You saw this. And we were going to have a coffee chat about bodybuilding and balance. Do we feel that we have balance? He's crap at balancing. I've tried to put him on a Bosu ball that many times. He just can't do it.
Yeah, well, I can't do it on my head, Vic.
No, I know. You're not too bad on your feet, I suppose. I'm pretty crap on my feet. I fall over all the time.
Really?
Yeah, I fall over all the
I
time.
tend to walk on my hands. That's my choice of moving.
Your choice of moving.
Yeah, it's my vehicle.
It's a good thing.
My hands.
Right, so balance anyway. But let's go balance in terms of off-season. Are you boring and unbalanced in off-season?
See, I wouldn't say I'm boring, but to a lot of people I may be. and a lot of people will perceive, I don't know, another individual's life and go, you need to do this, you need to do that, you need to go out and go for a drink, you need to, obviously outside of lockdown and everything, when the world's normal, this is a lot of what I received. And you know, I had a lot of pressure when I was first getting into bodybuilding, around about the age of 18, where a lot of people would go to clubs and stuff, and myself, I did my first competition back then. So for me, because I felt pressured, I did try to go to these clubs. I'm like, do you know what? That's not for me. And I realised that what I was doing was a good balance for me. And shit like days out like today, that's probably my equivalent to someone going out to a fucking bar. You know, going out, socialising with people.
I take him to all the nice places.
Yeah.
A gym.
I'm Vic's +1 to all these.
It's just a gym. It's just a gym.
Just takes you to new shiny gyms.
We might go to Sainsbury's though, as well.
Oh wow, Sainsbury's. Yes.
Only if you're a good boy.
Okay. Trying to go down the sweet aisle.
Ah, well, you'll have to be extra specially good if you want a sweetie.
Okay, brilliant. Cool. You heard that, guys? It's on tape now.
On tape. How old are you?
Well, you know, just throwing it back.
A proper throwback. Do you know what? I still remember tapes. He doesn't.
So, do you reckon you are balanced?
Yeah, because I find bodybuilders boring, if I'm honest with you. I'm a bodybuilder, and when people say to me, I want you to record a full day of eating on YouTube, I'm like, oh, why? It's boring. And a day in the life, like I did a day in the life. I started, in fact, that is on YouTube. So look back on some of the previous ones. But I did a day in the life, and I actually got bored recording it because on my regular day-to-day life, it's so routine. And that's the thing about being a good bodybuilder. Now, I'm not one to profess that I'm like a fucking amazing bodybuilder, because you know I'm not. I work hard, I enjoy it, and that's the point about being a bodybuilder. You work hard and you enjoy the process. But in order to be a good bodybuilder, you still also need to have routine and consistency and discipline to have that routine. So, yeah, that one's yours.
Is this a dirty chai?
Yeah, it certainly looks like a dirty chai.
Just a filthy chai?
Filthy chai. But yeah, so I mean, you need that routine and that balance. And you need that routine in order to be that bodybuilder at the end of the day. And that's what bodybuilding is all about. It is about routine and discipline. And being regimented. So realistically, I get up at the same time every day. I either do my cardio if it's a cardio day, or I take the dog for a walk. After cardio, I take the dog for a walk. I get back, I start my check-ins, I eat, I do more check-ins, I eat again, I go and train, I come back, I eat, and then I go back and do more check-ins and more work and more content. So realistically, that is a day in my life, guys.
You know what?
Oh no!
Oh no!
Fainted.
We're back.
We're back.
Right, cool. So you know what, right? Bodybuilding is as glamorous as a lot of people think. I do have a lot of guys who want to sign up for coaching, a lot of young guys, and they instantly go, I've had this a few times, I want to be an IFBB pro.
Hydromax.
Hydromax.
Plug. Strong. Use
Hydromax
Tiny
plug.
Titan for free shipping.
Right.
IFBB Pro, what a bit.
Right, so I have a lot of young guys coming up to me saying, I want to be an IFBB pro. I'm like, before that, you need to know what it means to be an actual bodybuilder. Because a lot of people can't make the cut just because they can't handle Groundhog Day every day of that routine. They probably like going to the gym, which is cool. That's a couple of hours in the day. But to eat the same meals, pretty much at similar times, to go to bed at the same time, wake up at the same time, do that as many times as possible. For some people, it's not really the life that they want to live. For me, I don't mind. I love this shit, you know. But I only do it because I love this shit. But for a lot of guys, I'm like, right, okay, let's just start you off trying to become an athlete. And a lot of guys just struggle with just the monotony of it quite a lot. I'm like,
Monotony, that's a good word, that's
thanks. I've got my before in my pocket.
Ooh.
Right, cool. So, yeah. I've lost my train of thought.
Monotony, they don't like the monotony.
Yeah, they
Try and
don't.
get into the routine, build your routine, improve your routine.
Yeah, they do.
Do the shit day in, day out.
I've had people say to me, oh, I want to be an IFBB pro. And I stick on an off-season diet. Like, ooh, I'm too tempted to snapping. Like, if you're an IFBB pro, you will have to get used to feeling starving and also force feeding at times. There's both extremes, you know. So if you can't handle the middle ground, it's going to be very tough. I think a lot of people do look from the outside and think, you know, there is a lot of glamour in bodybuilding, when, especially around about showtime and things like that, and competition prep. But when it is the day-to-day, I don't know, I think a lot of people will get bored after probably a good couple of months of the same routine.
If you're not inbuilt into it, you know, you do have to be slightly robotic.
Yeah, I think the most important thing is you've just got to enjoy what you do. And if you don't, what's the point in doing it? That's
Exactly.
what I've always said. A lot of, this is what my point was doing, is like a lot of people will say, oh, you need balance, well, that was my balance because I enjoy doing what I'm doing, you know.
And if you think about it, we do still have a balance. I mean, we're having days out. You had a really nice time with Molly in Manchester for her birthday.
Yeah.
There are still times that you really, I mean, to be fair, and in my personal opinion, you do need to have that mental satiety break from bodybuilding at least once a week. So I have one day completely off everything. So I don't do any check-ins on that one day. I spend the day with my family. I go out. I go to a different place. Obviously, you know, COVID compliant and all the rest of it. But, you know, I'll have a different meal. And there's things like that. And I'll do something completely... But I mean, I would always suggest somebody find a hobby outside of their bodybuilding, because I think, again, especially in the off season, because it just separates that little bit. Because if you manage to actually have that alternative, when it does come to prep, it's just like, yes, this is prep, it is not forever, and I am going to fucking nail these next 16, 20, 24 weeks, however long it takes you to be in prep. So those are my thoughts on balance. So I think that's quite a nice one for the first coffee chat. If you like these coffee chats, please put yes or no, thumbs up, thumbs down, yes,
Oh no!
in the comments box.
I feel like, also to add to the point,
The point.
this,
This is the point.
maybe that.
That's besides the point.
Oh,
Disgraceful.
knee slapper there.
Fucking terrible.
Right, a lot of people think it's 100% of nothing as well, you know. So this is why they struggle to stick to it a little bit. I've had like people saying, oh, I feel really guilty for going out for a meal at my off season once in like a month. And no, that isn't how you live life. You don't feel guilty for doing something that will barely hinder your progress. It's just trying to have that moderation within your mind that you can still do everything you need to do with bodybuilding and have other things in your life. I truly believe that everyone's balance is different, but there are also people that just do love doing nothing but bodybuilding, and there's some people that do need to add some other stuff in their life, but those people who do need to have other stuff in their life, they try to be the people who do 100%, and they can't do it consistently. That's where they fall off and not enjoy it, and then they hinder the amount of progress that they can make in comparison to if they were doing it like 80 to 90% of the time. The moral of what I'm trying to say is just find your balance. Just
Find your own balance.
Find the ratio that works for you, where you can get the progress that you want to make, but also have the life outside of it that you want to live.
Yeah, don't follow his balance. Don't follow my balance. Find your own balance.
Bank account balance.
Bank account balance. Bank your balance. Okay.
Bank your balance.
Enough now.
Broad Oak will buy your property.
We will see you in the next clip.
Goodbye.